Welcome to another edition of Octagon Thoughts. You can find me at Thoughts Octagon on Twitter, and today I'll be breaking down my best bets for UFC 266 this Saturday on pay-per-view. I'll be starting this off with Dan Hooker minus 155 as he takes on Nasrat Haqparast. There's a lot of question marks with this fight on the visa situation. Dan Hooker got his. He'll be flying in Thursday night, making weight Friday morning. So while I'm concerned a bit, you also have Nasrat Haqparast who will be going through this exact same thing if this fight goes through. He'll be flying in late Thursday, I believe, and cutting weight also. I don't know why this isn't a catch weight by the UFC to help these guys out a bit, but we'll see what happens. But if this fight happens and the weight cuts go well, both these guys are the same weight, I guess. I like Dan Hooker at minus 155 in this one. I think it just levels to this game. I think Nasrat Haqparast has a very bright future in this game. I just think he's got to take some losses along the way, and Dan Hooker at this stage is a way more high caliber fighter. Who's fought the tougher competition. I think his reach and his size can cause a lot of problems for Nasrat, and I just think his diverse striking causes problems for most guys, and he's a very tough and durable guy. Outside of that fight against Michael Chandler, we haven't seen him get knocked out that fast in fights. We've seen him get hurt over fights, but we've never really seen him like that. And Michael Chandler is a very powerful guy. Nasrat not at that level of power at this stage. And like I said, Nasrat's a really good prospect, and he's got a lot of upside in the future. Just at this point, Dan Hooker is that guy, minus 155. I'll take my chances. I think that's a really good value and a really good fighter in Dan Hooker, a perennial top 10 contender at 155. And then moving into my second best bet, I think it's a featured prelim. I believe Merab Dvalishvili versus Marlon Moraes is the featured prelim, and I like Merab Dvalishvili a lot in this fight. But everybody's taking this guy via decision. Marlon Moraes, his gas tank sucks. His gas tank sucks. He's one of the best fighters in the world for 1.5 rounds. But then it goes. And you can get Merab Dvalishvili has one of the best gas tanks, and his pressure is insane in the UFC. I can get Merab Dvalishvili via finish plus 240 right now, and I don't see how you don't take that. Plus 240 for him to get a finish. I could very well see a second or third round finish for Merab Dvalishvili in this one. I think he's going to have his chances. I think he's going to be in Marlon's face the entire fight, whether it's with the wrestling, most likely with the wrestling, and his striking. His striking has come a long way, and I don't think Marlon's as threatening in the late second round and all of the third round with his strikes. I think he's slower, while he's still powerful and dangerous. I think Merab can be very smart about it, just get in his face and pour it on. So I'll take Merab via finish plus 240. I love that. My next one, let's go to the co-main event. This is my favorite play by far. Valentina Shevchenko via KO TKO minus 125. I love it. I love Valentina in this fight. I think it stays standing. Even if she takes it to the ground, I think it's a TKO, not a sub. I have a hard time seeing Lauren Murphy lasting 5 rounds with her, let alone 2 rounds. Valentina's on a different level right now, and I think this fight sets up very nice for her on the feet. Give me Valentina via KO TKO minus 125. I'll take that gift. Merry Christmas to me, as Anthony Smith would say. And then my last play main event, I think this isn't like bet everything you have on this type. It's like sprinkle it. Sprinkle this one. Brian Ortega via KO TKO plus 600. I think there's a realistic chance at it happening. I think there's really good odds on this one, on this prop. And I just think Brian Ortega has the ability to stumble Alexander Volkanovski in this one and find a finish. We've seen him get hurt against Max Holloway multiple times, and we've seen Brian Ortega hurt guys all the time on the feet. Well, there's Frankie Edgar, or in his last fight, the Korean Zombie. He had the Korean Zombie almost out of that fight multiple times. He looks a lot better in his striking in that fight. While it's only one fight, short sample size. I like the value here on Brian Ortega to get a KO or a TKO on this one at plus 600. That's my UFC best bets for UFC 266. You can find me at Thoughts Octagon on Twitter. Please drop a follow on Twitter. I'd really appreciate it. And you can follow Mayflower Sports below for more. And leave a like, leave a comment. Please and thank you. Let's go.